How are
Hello.
you?
Good. Good, good, good. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Love it.
I'm ready.
Okay, cool. Well, let's just start with the easiest question of all. It's just tell me who you are and a little bit about what you do. What's your business?
Okay, my name is June, and I start Mythical Mushbunny slimes a year ago. Last year, I think it started October 2022. And then I've been finding out, figured out everything by myself on my own. And things not picking up. I have a Shopify store, right? So during March 2023, I signed up for MME program. Yeah, and because I feel like I need extra help from a professional perspective, you know. And
Yeah.
then
Well,
yeah,
go ahead. Sorry.
yeah. And then after few months later, and everything kind of just worked, and I hit my 10K mark in
Amazing.
October. Yeah, so yeah, a year. Yeah.
In 1 year, you hit your first 10K month. That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's so
Yeah.
good. That's so incredible. Where were you? Can you talk a little bit about if you remember what were you struggling with when you joined Merchant Mastery?
So when I first joined, I think it's just overwhelming information for an all aspect, right? Like I have to handle the business operation part, and also um because I'm almost all by myself, I have to handle packaging, where kind of like warehouse, and then I have to take MME the class section, and that take
Mhm.
time, right? Just watching the videos, and then my hardest, I think my pain point is to figure out the schedule with each coach or to
Mm,
reach out. Yeah, because that's like additional time I have to spend on figure the new program out, right? It's like
yeah.
going to college. You have to figure out where to go, which classes at which location, that kind of, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. When you joined Merchant Mastery, were you and you said you joined because you were feeling like you needed guidance or needed somebody who like needed guidance, yeah?
Yes, and I think it happened to a lot of my slime besties, other merchants, like they are working on a lot of expat business, sometimes website, sometimes email, but there's no organized systems. So we're just like flying blindly and
Yeah.
hope we will hit, right? But I think Merchant Mastery actually give me at least like a really organization part, like a plan, a growth plan that I know like I just need to follow the plan step by step and everything will be okay, you know? So
Yeah.
like a roadmap. Yeah, so at least I have a roadmap. I'm not just like navigate blindly and getting information here and there on internet, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. When you started working through, for example, level one and started working on your customer profile and
Mhm.
your offer stack, was there anything in that process that surprised you?
Um, Not exactly, because I think it's because my previous work background, I'm a graphic designer, and then I kind of took UI classes, so we kind of build those customer persona and all that, and then later on, I enrolled a digital marketing boot camp at UC Berkeley Extension, but I know the concept of everything. It's just doing the execution part, like my brain is just all over the place. It's like ADHD fully kicking, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah. So I think it just like the program actually helped me like, okay, let's just follow the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. What do you think of all the steps, which one was I think actually this is always interesting to me because it's so different for so many people, but which one do you think was the easiest for you and which one was the most challenging for you?
Um, the easiest part I think is just to taking the information, like watching the video lectures because I kind of know some of the material. And then I think the hardest part for me is to actually participate at the coach session because
Oh,
my
okay.
time is just so so constructed on everything like and coaching session actually takes a long time. Like you have to be in a class with other vendors and it takes maybe 30, 40 um minutes. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think for me that's the hardest part, and then to reach out for help, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How has it been for you reaching out for help? Like what is given that your schedule is so
Yeah,
packed,
yeah.
um, and you're basically doing it all by yourself. How do you what advice would you have for somebody else in that same position to manage that?
I think it's just plan ahead of time. Like for me, a lot of things I have to depend on my partner. So a lot of things happen like when he make his slime schedule, production schedule, it might be like 1 day before the launch, right? So if I could just plan ahead of time and do your homework ahead of time, so list out the question you have. So when you go to the coach session, you already know what you're aiming for, what kind of answer you're trying to get.
Being in a space where you're a solopreneur and you have one person helping you. What are some of the challenges or what are some of the realizations that you've had kind of through this process of maybe is there anything that you've discovered that kind of helps streamline the process of going through merchant mastery?
Just try to um squeeze time to follow the program and yeah,
Yeah.
think yeah, to stick to it. Like sometimes at the big especially at the beginning, like I don't the result right away, but just trust the process, progress, and then make progress. Yeah.
Yeah.
And eventually you will see when everything, it's like puzzle pieces when you put all the puzzles pieces together and you can see the big picture and luck. Sometimes you just need a little bit luck. Yeah.
What were some of the moments where you started to feel like this is really working? And if you have any numbers for that, like I remember there was a couple of times when you were saying like, oh my gosh, this is our best sales day ever and things like that.
Okay. So I think the data definitely shows like when I use Calvio, it says 30% of the sales should supposedly come from email marketing, like the email flow, right?
Yeah.
And at beginning, I don't really trust that. I thought like, who's using email right now? All the kids are on Instagram or, social media, right? But the data actually prove it's right. Like when the month we hit 10K, 30% of our revenue is actually from email marketing. Yeah. So
Amazing.
yeah, so it actually works. Yeah.
It actually works.
Yeah. Um, the yeah, so just follow the progress and trust the program. It will work. Yeah.
Do you remember what your sales were like when you joined Merchant Mastery?
Oh yeah, we only have like $2,000 a month, maybe. Yeah, like, and then slowly every month, I can see a little bit increase, right? And then, of course, at that time, I spent a lot of time follow the program and optimize my website, optimize our emails, and I know we work together. And then, yeah, so slowly, I think when everything's mature enough, and then people saw us, oh, Judge.me, that app helps a lot. Yeah, definitely helped me a lot. I think
The Judge.me being the program to
mhm,
select all of the
the
testimonials for your
reviews.
product.
Yes, that
Reviews.
make our website more trustworthy. And I think the new customers see the reviews and they actually like, okay, I want to try it too. Yeah.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yeah.
Anything, what would you say was the most helpful thing for you personally about Merchant Mastery?
I think the beginning phase, the brand, how do you say it? When we're trying to figure out the target audience,
Mhm.
to find the right market, I think that fit our brand. I think that's the most important. Yeah, because a lot of time people think about slime. They might think it's for kids, right? But when we do the persona and everything, we actually find the right niche and right target. That's why that.
What did you think? What did you think? So you thought at first it was going to be for kids and then you realized it wasn't?
Yeah, for a little bit younger audience, because the most industry leader, they're doing their sign for little kids or preteen. Yeah.
Right. Right. Right.
Uh,
And so that was a big surprise for you to discover that?
I think a little bit, because at beginning our product is more like childish, it's like cute, but now it's more like to a more mature audience. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Was it difficult for you um to make that decision to go after that single audience?
I don't think so. I think once we go through the first module and we go through the homework assignment, everything become really clear. And
Yeah.
I just trust it and I just go for it. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now that you've got a 10K month? Did you expect that?
No, not at all. I expect like 2K increment every month, but I think, yeah, it's just we're not ready for it. But yeah.
Open something. So you expected it to be 2K every month. How did it end up actually going?
I think so. What happened to that for last month is because one influencer on TikTok reviewed our product. I think that's one element that helped us to gain recognition too. And then when people watch that TikTok and then they go to our website and then experience rest of um the stuff, and then it's persuasive. So they,
Yeah, the offer stack.
yeah, the offer stacks, the website, everything, and everything just put together. And yeah.
Yeah, love it. So what's next for Mystical Mush Bunnies?
Oh, just to continue push out new products. We're thinking to have new product every weekly, but it's still because we've been doing that last month and it's a lot. So we've been doing bi-weekly now again. And yeah, so I think it's just like find a balance, like to be able to relax and work.
Yeah,
Yeah, and hopefully keep growing our customer base, fan base. Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. Growing your customer fan base also like, you know, do you happen to know what your repeat buyer is? What
Yes.
percentage of people buy again?
The percentage I don't know, but there are our followers on TikTok. A lot of them will chat with us on daily basis.
On
Yeah.
a daily basis,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, because TikTok, Brian is handling TikTok, right? So a
Uh-huh.
lot of our customers will maybe send private message like, oh, I have a tough day or whatever, just like PR skills, I guess. Like he's
Yeah,
good at it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then a lot of people will do reviews, product reviews, right? They will do ASMR or product reviews, and then they will tag us.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so yeah.
yeah. Has ASMR been really big for you?
For myself
For the
or
company?
for the company, yeah. There's a lot of slime reviewers doing that. On TikTok, on Instagram, possibly other social media platform. Yeah, that's their channel specifically doing slime reviews. Yeah.
Amazing,
Mhm.
amazing. So cool. Do you know, when people buy from you, are they buying multiple times? Do they keep buying like do they buy like are there people who kind of
Every
buy every time you
restock.
have a new
Yeah,
product come
we
out?
do. We do have people come back every week. I mean, yeah, it's crazy.
Every week to buy.
Yeah, maybe their first time will they just make one purchase, and then second week they will make another two, three purchase, and then because we do restock, we have new slime came out every week during months of October because it's Halloween, right?
Hmm,
Yeah,
hmm.
so they just want new stuff every week. Yeah.
Love it, love it. Anything else that I haven't asked you that you wanted to say about Merchant Mastery?
I think it's just a really good program for small vendors like me. Yeah, just like I feel like it just helps me a lot. Yeah.
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 What advice would you have for someone who's thinking about joining but isn't quite sure yet?
Um, I think the only thing maybe is the upfront cost. It seems like a lot, like, but I think it's worth it. Like the tuition is a little bit high, but yeah, but with the support and material you guys provided, I think it's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Here's to more 10K. You're
follow
just
the
beginning.
follow the process, don't jump ahead, right? Because I know a lot of my friend they didn't have like what we did doing module one to find a persona and all that. They just jumped right ahead to do ads, right? Facebook ads, and they didn't see result. Like they didn't work on their website yet. They didn't work on their email marketing yet. But yeah, because I try to share a little bit information what I learned here with my friends.
Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, so not
But
everybody.
they didn't do it. I love it. I mean, and
Yeah,
these friends of yours, they're also doing slime.
yeah, there's time shops. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's so amazing. I love that you're like helping the other slime shops grow.
Yeah, yeah. I wish if they have the ability, I wish they can sign up too. Yeah, but we're smaller shop, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, but then when you get to 10K, then it pays for itself, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's first month that we finally make revenue. Yeah, so I hope from now on we'll just keep growing and be stable.
Yeah, yeah. Now that you've got the wheel turning, right? Now that you've got
Yes.
everything in motion, now it's just kind of like let that wheel grow. And now
Yeah.
start working on your return customers and just getting more traffic in, getting more people buying and getting that wheel stronger and stronger.
And there's so many technical side that I haven't really spent enough time to get to know well. Like the email marketing, the data, and Facebook. I didn't even have the budget to run Facebook. I run it once and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so expensive. I
Wait, so
did
you
say
got to 10K, you got to 10K and you haven't run any ads?
I did run Facebook ad because during the module 4 we have to, right? So I actually run a 1 week Facebook ad and then it's about like $200. But the operation cost is a lot, the
To run the
overhead.
ads.
So for my company as a
Oh,
whole.
okay.
So I don't really have that much budget to spend on Facebook ad, if you know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I found accountant actually helping my book right now, and right now, even though it's 10K, we make our profit and loss statement, we make 300 so far, you know,
300, so 10K month and your
the
profit is
whole
three.
year, the whole year, like as a company.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have the allowance and budget to throw into advertising yet. Yeah,
Right.
not
Right.
yet.
Not yet, but you're getting
Not,
there. But you're getting
not
there.
yet, but I feel like once I save enough and maybe figure out the financial part, it will help to do the advertisement.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing. Thank you so much for talking with me. I really appreciate it. I
Thank
really
you
appreciate
so
your time.
much. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, let me get